Hi everybody, welcome back. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about seasoning our food. And I don't mean just salt and pepper. I mean blends that are going to take your meals to totally different heights. And I worked really hard to whittle this list down from 36 seasonings because I'm a freak like that to about 10. And the way that I ranked this 10 is by the amount of times I've repurchased them, how often I have used them, how versatile they will be on different things. It's just these are seasonings that I keep in my constant kitchen rotation that I think you should give a shot. Everything is going to be listed in the description below. So if you want to check anything out, it's all there. So this list that I'm going to go through does not include single seasonings, right? So it does not include sea salt or kosher salt, and it doesn't include just regular cracked pepper, onion powder, things like that. Those things you're going to just need to have. So salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, in whatever form you want. You might want it granulated, you might want it minced, dehydrated, whatever. Do your thing. You're going to want cumin probably, if you're a cumin fan, thyme, oregano, things like that are just staples. You're going to want to have those on hand. Paprika. And there's all kinds of different types of paprika and different types of oregano and, whatever you get from the store, like the basics are just fine. Just get the regular oregano, get the regular paprika. You'll be fine with that. Also, just keep in mind there are no rules to any of this. Use what you want, when you want, how you want. Some of these things, have a specific purpose or an intended purpose. Try it on different things, right? There are no rules. Mix, match, play around, create your own custom blends, do your thing, try it how you like it. No rules, okay? Measure with your heart. To that end, I do want to show you a couple of things that I have that are not included in my top 10, but they are takes on salt and pepper that you should check out. So one of them is this apple smoked sea salt. This is by the San Francisco Salt Company. I love it because, oh my gosh, it's a smoked seasoning. I mean, it's smoked salt. It smells like it's right off the grill, right off the smoker. I got this huge this is a 2-pound bag from Amazon because I cook on the grill and on the smoker often. So if I'm making 3 racks of ribs or if I'm making like a bunch of steak or something like that, I need a lot of seasoning. I also have bourbon smoked pepper. This is from the Spice Enthusiast. I'm actually trying out, I've been happy with this pepper, but I'm trying out a couple of different brands to see what I like. And when I get envelopes of herbs like this, I like to decant them using jars like this that I got from Amazon. I put little labels on them, and it's great because they're sealed like that, and you can either do a little bit, or you can a little sprinkle, or you do your thing. So yeah, I'll link these too, but I really enjoy, look at that, it's gotta break that up a little bit. Decanting everything and putting it in seasoning so it's easier to use than just using the envelopes. I also, again, along that route, when it comes to basics like garlic powder and all that, I usually get large containers, again, because if I'm grilling or if I'm making, other things that I just make a lot of when I grill, I'm cooking for not just my family usually, but it's like my extended family, my parents, people, we all just gather. So I don't want to continue buying 1 and 2 ounce jars when I can just get something in bulk from Costco or from BJ's, Sam's Club, restaurant store, places like that. Okay, so let's get down to the seasonings. First thing I want to show you today is called Not Just for Salads Caesar Seasoning by Gustavus Vitae. This is my salad go-to, and I love it because it adds just that extra oomph to salads. I put it all over my lettuce or whatever salad. Sometimes I'll eat salads that are just, bulky veggies that don't include lettuce. Whatever the case is, I sprinkle this on top. I put it on any salad that I get. I also include this in my croutons. If I'm making croutons, I like to make them fresh. And I will sprinkle this on the bread or on the oil just so it adds a little something extra to the croutons. Now, one thing that I like about this, or three things, some features to these cans. One, they are magnetic, so you can stick them to the top of your oven if you'd like, or any other magnetic surface. And two, they have some really cool ways that you can open them. So you can you can sprinkle them like this for a bunch, or you can use this side and you can get just a little taste out of it. So not just for salad, Caesar seasoning is delicious. It's got like blue cheese powder in it, some sea salt, sour cream powder, a bunch of herbs. It's really, really delicious. I love this. I have this on auto ship. So I have a subscription from Amazon. I get this every 4 weeks. And I keep one at work and I keep one in the house. That's how often I use it. I use it all the time. So this is the second seasoning I'm going to bring up. This is a blend, a pepper blend. So maybe I should have included this earlier. This is the Napa Valley Pepper Blend by Spice Enthusiast. I got this off Amazon as well. This is my Bougie Pepper. Honestly, when a recipe calls for pepper, I am always going to use some kind of compound pepper, no matter what. I rarely use regular cracked black pepper. I don't have one of the little mills or anything like that. 7 times out of 10, I'm using this. And this is so delicious. It's hard to see, but this is a coarse pepper. And it includes, other than pepper, it also includes like toasted onion and toasted garlic. And it's got some oomph to it. So it's going to take anything that needs pepper to a whole different level. And that's why I love it. This comes in a little envelope, but I actually just put this in another pepper container that I have from some other company. So that's why it looks like this, but it comes in an envelope. So you would put it in something else, or you can just sprinkle at your leisure. McCormick Grill Mates Montreal Steak Seasoning. This is a really good basic steak seasoning. I do have 5 or 6 different steak seasonings in there, but I end up going with this one. One reason I like this, and one part, this is actually coarsely ground peppers, garlic, and spices that have a bold taste for beef, pork, and seafood. I know McCormick is Maryland based, so I don't know how easy this is to get everywhere, but you can find it at the grocery store, Target, Walmart, all that. It's linked below too. This, of course, is like the jumbo, so you don't have to get anything this large. It comes in a much smaller container, but I repurchased it so often. I was like, let me just get a big one. I don't usually use this on my steak, although it's really good on steak. I use this for my roasted broccoli. So I'll take frozen broccoli and I will sprinkle it with olive oil, whatever salt or pepper I choose for that day or seasoning, and then I use this on it, and it is so good. So I got that from Budget Bites, that recipe, that technique, and I've been using this on it ever since. I got my mom using it. It's so good. You would be surprised what it does to frozen broccoli. And it probably works on a lot of other frozen vegetables too. I have done it on like those veggie mixes with like snap peas or snow peas and things like that. They're all delicious, but I definitely love it on roasted broccoli. Spanglish Asadero, I found them on YouTube when I was looking up videos for grilling and smoking meats. I think I was trying to do a carne asada or maybe some kind of taco. I'm not sure. When I found this brand, I ended up getting a couple of their different bundles to try their stuff out. This is their all-purpose. This, you can't go wrong with it. There are other things that they have that I would like to mention in the video, but I'm trying to keep it basic with the top 10. But this one is so good. This is my go-to for any Mexican cooking that I do. Sometimes I'll do a little Peruvian food or any other Hispanic foods that I do. This is just an easy option to go to. Really, really, really good stuff. Honey Hog Barbecue. This is empty for a reason. I use this also when I am grilling. So sometimes you just need that, I don't want to think about it, I'm just going to use this seasoning, and this is what this is. I've probably had 2 or 3 of these, and I'll probably buy another one. When I smoke wings, I usually use this. And anything else that's going to go on the grill or the smoker, it's good. I think it's got a little bit of a sweet taste to it, hence the honey, but it's a great like all-purpose grilling seasoning. I do again like to make my own rubs and marinades when I'm grilling and stuff, but there are sometimes where I'm like, I'm not pulling out the brown sugar and the paprika and all that. I just need something easy, and then I'll use this. So I do need to buy another one. It's good stuff. Good stuff. Chicken, meat, veggies, all that. It's really good. French onion seasoning, another from Gustavus Vitae. This is the anti-tearjerker. It's French onion soup, and like those packets are like French onion soup. I guess that's what it is. The seasonings you put on like pot roast and stuff. It's like that, but better. And it again comes in that really cool container, but it smells. I mean, when you open it, I mean, it's just, it's savory goodness. It's so delicious. The depth of flavor is great. Sea salt, onion, sugar, dill tips, chives, garlic, basil, chervil, tarragon, white pepper, parsley. So good. And it's not like overpowering onion, but it's gonna give it that savory edge to anything that you decide to cook. So I love that one. I use this a lot. Along with that, sometimes I use them interchangeably. This is Gustavus Vitae Everything But the Sunday Roast seasoning. This one, again, this is giving pot roast in a jar. This is giving a winter day, cold, rainy fall day when you want something comforting and delicious that feels like a hug. That's what this is. This includes salt, celery seeds, sugar, onion, black pepper, rosemary, caraway seed, basil leaves, all kinds of stuff. There's a bunch of other stuff in here. Again, warm hug. It just feels very good, very comforting. I have used this on fried chicken. I've used this on several different fried foods. It's so delicious. It's really good. Ooh. TJ's. Okay. So this right here is something that I usually have 2 or 3 jars of minimum in my home at all times. And this is my girl Trader Joe, or this is my joint. Trader Joe's Italian style sofrito seasoning blend. Now, this is a dehydrated blend, so keep that in mind. It's not something that you're going to eat raw. You have to hydrate it, be it with water or whatever liquid or an oil to get the flavors to hydrate again and to give you what you need. So good. So this includes crispy onions, sun-dried tomatoes, sea salt, garlic, red peppers, parsley, rosemary, and sage. If you bake chicken, right? Olive oil, salt, pepper blend, and this right here, sprinkle it on top, sprinkle it on the bottom, sprinkle it all over. This right here, first of all, your house will smell outstanding. It is going to smell like you have been cooking all day. And it is going to be some of the most delicious baked chicken you have ever had. I also used this on rice the other day. I was like, what if I mixed it in with my white rice as it cooks, and let's see what it does. It didn't do that much. It's a whole different ball game when you cook it with the chicken. I don't know if it mixes with the grease and the chicken stuff. I don't know. Just try it. Just try it. I do this like every other week, and nobody has complained about it. And I've done it for like every other week or maybe every 3 weeks for the last few years. I mean, I love this stuff. So if you have a Trader Joe's nearby, you got to check this out. All right, seafood lovers. Around here, we call this Old Bay. But Old Bay seasoning, seafood seasoning for seafood, poultry, salads, meats. Good stuff. Again, this is a McCormick brand, so I know this is local. When I see people that, use whatever seasoning blend you want, we around here, Old Bay is a religion. Not only do we use it on our seafood, have you had an Old Bay wing? Have you had a honey Old Bay wing? Have you had Old Bay hot sauce? Old Bay, Old Bay fries on your fries. Old Bay is just, again, it's a religion around here. We use it all the time. We use it faithfully. That is why I have a jumbo jar bottle again. We put it on so much. It's for us multi-purpose, delicious, salty. It is flavorful. It is just, you know. And if you eat crabs without Obey, I've been seeing that people are out, you know, don't get me started. That's not what this is about. This is it. This is it. I'm at my last seasoning, and this is my number one. This is my number one most used, most purchased, most versatile seasoning. Everything else was ranked, yes, but this right here, this is the all-purpose pro. This is my number one most purchased, most versatile. I will never live without this. You can't let the name fool you because it's just perfect in every way. This is from the Spice House. It is the Friday fish fry seasoning. And let me tell you how bare bones it is, which will make you understand how wonderful it is. It is literally kosher salt, pepper, lemon peel, garlic, onion, and green onion, which is a little different than the one that I bought before, because I think the other one just had, hold on, I can tell you. So this is like one of the old jars that I kept refilling because I would buy the flat packs. All the flat packs, by the way, these are the flat packs from the Spice House. This is how I sample pretty much everything, because this way you don't have to pay for shipping. The flat packs always ship free. So I'll try like one thing and then I don't have to pay for shipping, or you could buy a bunch of stuff and you still don't have to pay for shipping. So I would basically just get a bunch of those and then just pour them back into the other container. So this is the old container that's old and beat up, as you can see. And this included, this one says it had kosher salt, pepper, lemon peel, garlic, and onion. So this is basically just telling you it's got two different types of onion in it. Yeah. Either way, I digress. There's literally nothing you can't put this on. When I say that I just need regular salt, I use this. When I need just regular pepper, when I need any basic, when something says salt and pepper, I use this. I don't just use kosher salt or sea salt unless it is like critical to the recipe. If you read salt, fat, acid, heat, you'll see like they break down, Samine breaks down the different types of salts and like their purposes and whatnot. If you want to be completely detailed, very specific in that way, then yes, go for those. But usually if something calls for salt, I'm adding this. And I want all the little things that go with it. I want the lemon peel, I want the garlic, I want the onion, I want all that. I'll never be able to say better things about this. I make sure that I have it at all times, especially holidays, Thanksgiving, Easter, Christmas, New Year's, when I'm like really throwing down. I need this. I don't use this in grilling, again, because I use those other blends that kind of, you know, they got the smoke flavor to them. And I would basically just wipe this entire jar out if I were to use this for ribs or something like that. But on everyday stove cooking or, you know, air frying or whatever else, this is my girl. This is my go-to. It's my go-to. I can't get enough. So that's that. So if you have a top seasoning that you live for and you want to put me on, feel free to leave a comment and let me know. Thank you for watching. I hope you will give these seasonings a try. They are just delicious, and you don't need them all. Grab one, grab three, you know, try them and see if you like them. I love them. Can't live without them. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you for the next video. Bye. Today I am giving Supreme Court Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson realness. Okay, that's what I saw when I looked at the camera. Okay, back to the video.